Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 5. We want to present about currency exchange rate. Before we present our presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Amirul Sohendra.
Hi, my name is Maharani.
My name is Karina Natasha Darmawan.
First, exchange rate. Exchange rate is the price of country's currency relative to another country's currency. Currency values have an important role in spending decisions because the exchange rate allows us to translate price from various countries into the same language. There are three types of currency rate. Number one is selling rate. Selling rate is a bank or a foreign exchange trader buys foreign exchange, including also if want to exchange the country currency with foreign currency. Number two, buying rate. Buying rate is where a bank or foreign exchange trader sell foreign exchange, including if want to exchange local currency to foreign currencies. Number three is middle rate. The middle rate is the term used for a combination of buying and selling rates. So the selling rate plus the buying rate is then divided by 2 or on average. Okay, there are the flow chart. The first is start and then output display apakah Anda ingin melakukan kurs jual, kurs beli, and we input the accept number. If number equal 1, and then the program will output the kurs beli. If the number equal 2, the output will display the kurs jual. And if the number more than 2, the output will display pilihan yang Anda masukkan salah. After that, we choose one of 5 that we can see in the display, and we input the number. If the number 1, it will be kurs jual, and we choose the number 1 of 5. If number 1, it would be USD to IDR. If number 2, it will be Euro to IDR. Number 3, it will be Malaysian Ringgit to IDR. Number 4, Pound Sterling to IDR. And if number 5, it will be Japanese Yen to IDR. If we put the number more than 5, the output will be display pilihan hanya ada 1 sampai 5. And then if we choose number 2, and the output will display kurs beli. And we input the number 1 until 5. If we input number 1, it will be IDR to US dollar. If number 2, it will be IDR to Euro. Number 3, it will be IDR to Malaysian Ringgit. If number 4, it would be IDR to Pound Sterling. And if number 5, it would be IDR to Japanese Yen. And the same if we put the number more than 5, the program will display pilihan hanya ada 1 sampai 5. After that, the program will calculate and will display the result. After the program is display the result, The program is asking if you want to still counting or no. If you put Y, it will be back to the menu, and if you put T, it will be N. There are resource code. So first, we have include iostream and include string. We using namespace std and integer pilih kurs, pilih jual, pilih beli, char pilihan, float IDR, USD, Euro, Malaysian Ringgit, Pound Sterling, Japanese Yen, dan total. Nah, string, beli dan jual. Void pembuka. Void pembuka will display about currency exchange rate. Next, we have class curse. The class is have public access, and then the member is void pilihan kurs. Void pilihan kurs will display apakah Anda ingin melakukan kurs jual atau kurs beli, and we can choose number 1 kurs jual or number 2 kurs beli. And then class kurs jual is inherited from class kurs, because in class kurs jual we add public kurs to class kurs jual. In class kurs jual have public access with the member is void jual. Void jual yang void jual is for display about kurs jual and the choices of kurs jual. So after we input void jual with string jual is display masukkan jumlah rupiah Anda. Thank you for your attention. The next part will be explained by Karina Natasha. Thank you.
In here, I want to explain about child class course beli from public class course. The member access of class course beli are public, and the member are void beli with data type string, which contains the menu of the course beli, and void beli with data type float, which contains the total. The object name of class course beli is course beli. The next one is integer main. First, we call function pembuka, and we create the new function called menu. In menu, we call pilihan course from class course, and user have to choose between number 1 and number 2. If user want to do course jual, they have to choose number 1, and the system will lead you to the child class of course jual. User have to choose again between number 1 and number 5. We use switch case for this choice. The case number 1 for rupiah to dollar, case number 2 for rupiah to euro, and case number 4 for rupiah to pound, and case number 5 for rupiah to yen. And if user choose besides number 1 and number 5, the system will display pilihan hanya ada 1 sampai 5. But if user want to do course beli, they have to choose number 2, and the system will lead you to the child class of course beli. User have to choose again between number 1 and number 5, and we use switch case. Case number 1 for dollar to rupiah, case number 2 for euro to rupiah, case number 3 for ringgit to rupiah, case number 4 for pounds to rupiah, case number 5 for yen to rupiah. If user choose besides number 1 and number 5, the system will display pilihan hanya ada 1 sampai 5. But if user choose besides number 1 and number 2, the system will display pilihan yang Anda masukkan salah. In those cases, they will calculate itself with the current exchange rate, the course jual with divided, and the course beli with the multiply. After finish, the system will ask whether user want to do again or not. If they want to do again, they have to choose capital Y, and the system will lead you back to the menu function. And if they don't want to calculate again, they have to choose capital P and the system will end. Thank you again for your attention. My name is Karina Natasha Darmawan and the next slide will be explained by Maharani. Thank you.
I will explain about the output of the program. The program will display, do you want to count selling rate or buying rate? If you choose number 1, that means selling rate, the program will display 5 choice of selling rate. Or if you choose number 2, that means buying rate, the program will display 5 choice of buying rate. For example, I choose number 1, that means selling rate, and then the program will display 5 choice of selling rate. The first choice is IDR to US dollar, the second is IDR to euro, the third is IDR to Malaysia ringgit, fourth IDR to pounds Britannia, the fifth IDR to Japanese yen. And then the program will display pilihan masukkan nilai rupiah, and then that means you input the amount. After that, the program will display the result, and the last, the program will ask you, do you want to continue count or not? If you want to continue the count, the program will back to menu. If not, the program will the end. And that's enough. Sorry for the mistake. Thank you.